Good day, happy travelers. Today we are fresh back from a week-long Disney World vacation. And maybe you're sitting there thinking to yourself, man, I would sure like to take myself and or my family to Disney World, but golly, it sure is expensive. Purpose of this video is to give you some tips on how to save money, just being an everyday consumer, everyday consumer. Now, there are tips and tricks to save even more money that I will post. I'll just post the video to tips and tricks to save even more money, but it's not everyday consumer stuff. It's, hey, what if I'm a travel agent? Do I get discounts as a travel agent, even if I don't sell? Yeah, well, that's a different video. But full transparency, these rates that you see here, I paid about $85 a night. So great deals for that. But let's talk about you not being a travel agent. These are the prices that you rack rate right now for 2025 is $191. I've been going to Disney World for a while now. There wasn't too long ago of a time where rack rates were about, well, much closer to 100. I believe I recall under $100. Just as the rack rate. But nevertheless, so hey, All-Star Music, can you get cheaper hotel rates? Yes, but not staying at a Disney resort. So if you stay, there's a lot of hotels, Drury Inn, Marriott Properties, Hilton's, and then even off chains from that. You can stay and go to Disney World much cheaper than the promotions that you see here. But in terms of getting the Disney experience, the Christmas, we were just at Beach Club. So we've stayed at all sorts of hotels. I want to say since the refurbishment, these hotels are much improved. I remember staying at All-Star Sports right before COVID. I was like, wow, this is, I don't know. Let's first give you a tour of the room, then I'm going to orientate you to where All-Star fits in the big scheme of things. So first of all, we were in room 4407, and when it's just like any other Disney door, and that bed was so comfortable. The bed was so comfortable. This is the last day of our stay. We're checking out right now. So the room's kind of in disrepair, but there was coffee pods, that fridge right back there. That fridge was kept our beverages really cold. And you might be like, well, that's what fridges should do. And I agree with you. Fridges should keep your beverages cold, but I can't tell you how many times I've been in a hotel and they did not. So is it noteworthy? To me, it is. And so we were pleased to see that. That trash that you see there, just a quick note about housekeeping. At these locations, they do house services every other day. And so when we drove down, so we brought down a ton of beverages. Always got to stay hydrated. You got to stay hydrated. And I'll give you tips and tricks on how to not buy water at Disney. I'll give you, again, orientation on where you can go. That TV, fantastic. Huge TV. Again, bed is comfortable. That bed in these rooms, it's a Murphy bed. So if you need space to sit, that's a table right there. Pull the chairs up, eat your snack food. But that bed, my son said it was very comfortable. We asked for extra pillows. There's a chair. Plenty of drawers for the week. So many drawers to hold the clothes. Even more space for clothes. My clothes were over here in this part of the area. Ample space. That's all I'm going to tell you is there was plenty of space. The sink, the bathroom was very comfortable. Plenty of towels. So many places for towels. And then we get to the Disney. Now, for me, a Disney vacation starts with the toiletries that you see there, the shampoo, the conditioner, and the body wash. That's the Disney smell, and that's how they get you. That is how they get you when you're washing up. Getting some lather, but the tub is there for soap. The water had great pressure. It was nice and hot. Not all hotels have hot water, I found out, next to a hotel in Nashville. And again, plenty of space. The luggage went under the bed, so there was just so much space. So, having stayed since the upgrade, it gave us actually more of a Caribbean beach, Coronado Springs, Port Orleans, Riverside feel. Like it's, in terms of the space, that's what it felt like. Now, where they get you is the location. So let's orientate you a little bit more to the All-Star Sports. So they put, All-Star Music rather, they put sports, movies, and music all in a row. And that's not a bad thing, except when you're coming home from night. They're all, all these, there's thousands and thousands of people The security guard station is right here. So that it just creates a pinch point, and it's just a little 2-lane road. So when you come back from fireworks at the end of your night, it's not unusual to have a little bit of a delay. But here's Allstar Music. It's right in the middle. What we liked about this is there was 2 pools. My room was right here. The parking lots actually share with other resorts. So if you're driving down, especially if you're thinking like Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, a holiday, that it was full, and it was just kind of like a spring break week, but not like a peak spring break week. So we ended up parking a little closer to sports, and that's just how it went. It was fine. It was fine. Now, if you're in one of these outer numbers, it's worth noting that when you check in or you need food, a little bit of a traverse. You got to follow this here to this pool. This pool was nice. People were always in it. Then you got a nice little fountain here to walk past, and then a nice little pool here to walk past. And then once you're in here, you have the quick service, very nice quick service area, plenty of seating. You got some souvenir shops. All the hotels have souvenir shops, and the buses are right here. Let me tell you, this trip, it was probably the most efficiently run bus time. As a matter of fact, on the app, where you can go in and view your resort bills under the View Resorts on the Disney app. If you're in a hotel and you're like, hey, should we leave now, or is there a long wait for a bus? It tells you the time to the bus. And it's about a 5, maybe a 7-minute walk, even from the back end to the front end. Now, these hotels that you see up here, these are the preferred hotels because they are closer to the amenities, if you will. So they're about $20-$30 more expensive per night. But I will tell you, very impressed with the bus frequency. And that was a very nice perk. All right, so let's talk about you can eat at Disney and expect, 15. We got like a plain turkey sandwich. Imagine a burger bun with some turkey and cheese, and that's it. It was literally $7.99, like literally $7.99. So a couple tips. Let's talk about McDonald's. There is a McDonald's close by. We're zooming out. McDonald's is right here. It is right. You can't see it on this map because Disney doesn't want you to see it, but it is there. Now, if you're willing to venture out a little bit more, there are a bunch, and I mean a bunch of restaurants right over here we are. So if you leave All-Star Sports, you go down this road, and it won't let you go. But over here, you can use Google Maps. There was a Starbucks, a Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Burger King, and on this other side over here, down 192 to 417, there was Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's. We ate at a Mexican restaurant place. I forget the name of it, but there's so anyway, you can pay the Disney prices if you'd like, and there certainly is convenience to it. But we saved we had a great time. If you have a car, that's certainly what you can do, and there's benefits to that. But All-Star, just to finish orientation, All-Star Complex sits closer to Animal Kingdom. And if you get the Blizzard Beach, when you check into the hotel, you get the free water park. If Blizzard Beach is open, can't beat the proximity to that. And the buses do run to that. The buses do go to Blizzard Beach, and they go to Typhoon Lagoon. Typhoon Lagoon is a little bit further away. There it is right there. Hollywood Studios and Epcot, maybe a 8-10 minute bus ride. Animal Kingdom is just maybe 5 minutes, 6 if you get a couple lights. The furthest, of course, will be the Magic Kingdom. It was about, maybe 15-20 minutes away. But I just got to tell you, it was fantastic. So if you have any questions about the All-Star Complex, just so comfortable. The TV was great. We were able to watch the Final Four and other sports happenings. So anyway, I hope that video helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, travel safe.